Good morning, honey bunnies. Good morning, people. As you guys can see, my background has changed because I am now working from home again. I am so happy, and as you guys can tell by the title, you guys are gonna come work with me today. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and give this video a big thumbs up. I don't know why my thing looks like that. I think it's the edge control. But good morning. As you guys can see, I'm in my bedroom. A lot of changes. I made a lot of changes. I don't know why it's so dark. Let me turn the light on because I want to say it's gloomy outside. Let me take my PJs off the bed because that's not cute, right? Okay. Ear. Let me set you guys up actually. Okay. So I made some changes to my room. Okay, first off, I was first working in the front where like my desk, my built-in desk is, and I didn't like it, so I switched to my IKEA desk and I had it next to my couch, and I was still kind of like, I don't know. And then one day I just was like, let me try the bedroom. I've never in my life to work in a bedroom. Like with my old job back in Florida, I always worked in my living room. Like my setup was in my living room. I never worked in my bedroom. So it's actually a little bit more comfortable, to be honest. Yeah, it's actually comfortable. And I like the fact that I have the window that I can look out at. And yeah, welcome back to another work vlog, another billing vlog. You guys blew up my last one, my very first one that I posted, and I think you got so much for the look because I was like, what? Stop it. Don't do that. You're making me shy. But yes, for today we're gonna do another one. Now this one I am fully remote, so yeah. Okay, so this video is actually going to be different given the fact that, you know, I am working with patient accounts and I cannot show that to you guys. So you guys are not going to be able to see my screen. So I'm trying to think of like how I'm going to be able to do it. Yeah, you guys aren't going to be able to see my screen, but I'll probably show you guys like with our clearinghouse. I could probably show you guys that because there's nothing to really hide when it comes to the clearinghouse. But other than that, I can't really show you guys my screen. Now with this job, it is billing. Right now I'm working on the rejection project, which I'm going to be working all the rejected claims. I actually like working rejected claims because you get to put your thinking cap on and get your little magnifying glass and to be like, baby, why are you not going through? Come through and get us paid. I work from a spreadsheet and I just go through my spreadsheet and it compiles of a lot of things. It could be patient, subscriber date of birth, name, ID, COB, which is for like the secondary claims. But pretty much majority of it is our rejections, and they're not really complex. There's some that's for like coding, CCI edits. You guys know I don't code, so for those that are being rejected for coding, we send them to the coding department and they take care of that. So I want to decipher between a rejected claim and a denied claim. A rejection comes from the clearinghouse because there's a clearinghouse, which is the middleman, the provider, the clearinghouse, and the insurance. And the provider bills, it goes to the clearinghouse. From the clearinghouse, it goes to the insurance. Okay, a claim cannot be denied by the clearinghouse. It can only be rejected. A claim gets denied when it gets to the insurance, because then insurance can be like, patient doesn't have active coverage with us, or this is patient responsibility, we don't cover this code, or a modifier is missing, or we need medical records or something like that. So that's the difference between a rejected claim and a denied claim. Some people might get it confused and be like, oh, the claim denied when really it rejected. So that's the difference between a rejected claim and a denied claim. What else? I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with primary, secondary, tertiary. Primary is the first insurance that a patient has. Primary can be a government insurance or a commercial insurance. Your government insurances are TRICARE, Medicaid, Medicare, and your commercials are like your Blue Crosses, Aetna, and anything that's not government is commercial. Okay. Let me see. Secondaries is the insurance that comes after your primary. Now, there is people that have 3 insurances. There's people that have 2 insurances. There's some people that just have 1 insurance. So when you have a secondary insurance, you can only bill your secondary when there is an amount left from the primary insurance. That is the only way you'll be able to bill your secondary. If there is no amount left from primary, you don't need to bill secondary. You don't have to, because why are you billing secondary? And an amount can be from patient responsibility, whether the copay deductible, co-insurance, or an amount that is just left that the insurance is like, we're not paying. So the only way you can bill a secondary is if there's an amount left from primary to bill. And with your secondary insurance, all you're pretty much doing is copying the payments from the primary and putting it on a CO, which is called a COB for the secondary insurance. And then your tertiary insurance is the same way you bill a secondary. It's just third insurance. Let me see. I still am doing hospital billings, but I am billing for multiple facilities that is out of state. So I work with a trillion portals, like I kid you guys not. I'm currently working for billing. Let me see. So I'm currently billing for 4 out of state hospitals, and with whatever Medicaid or Medicare portal that they use, I have to use it too. So I use a lot of portals. It's ridiculous. I can't even keep count. I know I use more than 10 portals. Hospital bills, like different types of hospital bills. You have your 131, which is a fresh claim that's going straight to your insurance. And then you have your 137. A 137 claim is a corrected claim or an adjustment claim. What's a corrected claim and an adjustment claim? A corrected claim is anytime you make a change to the first claim that was billed out, whether a late charge was added, a modifier needed to be added, or a charge was taken off. Whatever the case may be, anytime you make a change to that claim, it goes back to the insurance as a corrected claim, an adjustment claim, a 137. A 138 is a voided claim. Like if the claim just needs to be voided, you'll send a 138. The 132s, your 133s, your 135, and your 134s are your reoccurring claims. Those are for like therapy billing. A 132 is like a fresh bill for that month of therapy. A 133 is a reoccurring bill for, like, let's say every week they have therapy. So like every time that bill drops, it'll be a 133. And a 134 is the last bill of the month for therapy. So those are your therapy bill codes. And then I think that's pretty much it for like the hospital billings. But right now, I currently just work 131s. Fresh claims, that's going straight to the insurances. What else can I say? So far, that is it. But once I get my computer up and running, I have to call IT. So once I get that up and running, I'll kind of go through what I am doing and explain to you guys. And if you guys have any questions, make sure to leave them down below and I'll be sure to respond back to you guys, okay? And if there's any other videos that you guys would like me to do, I will definitely make sure to get them done. No promises, but let me go ahead and call IT, and then once I'm done with that and I'm able to, like, you know, log in and everything, I'll come back and explain to you guys and walk you guys through exactly what it is that I'm doing, okay? Hey guys, so I am back. I'm finally connected. Yay. I hope this angle works because my phone needs to be charged, and we're charging it. Okay, so I have my spreadsheet pulled up. Oh my gosh, my tummy hurts. Shit, I think I got a boo-boo. Like, I haven't had my morning boo-boo yet, but I have been definitely drinking a lot of water. But yeah, let me see what I can get done before I gotta go. All right, so I have my spreadsheet pulled up. Every day is different. For example, this is my new spreadsheet because today's Thursday. Monday I had a spreadsheet that had 147 and I finished it yesterday, and I got a fresh one. So this morning's spreadsheet is 86 accounts, and I'll be done with it by the end of the day. So right now I usually go through the ones that are like boom, bam, pow, that I know that I can get out. And on my spreadsheet there is the market that I'm working, the location, the patient's name, patient's date of birth, the visit number, the admission date, patient type, which is all emergency, and like I have one observation. The financial class is the insurance. And some hospitals, like, they have financial classes like it's like a alpha prefix, it's like a alpha and then some numbers with it, but your financial class is pretty much your insurance. And the pay that is going to destination pay, the description, claim rejected, claim rejected by second edits is like a secondary. So those are the ones that I'm currently working right now, the ones that are claim rejected by second edits, because I know those are my secondaries, and I love secondaries because secondaries are boom boom pow, out the door, boo boo. Okay, so right now I'm working my secondaries. So actually let me go pull up my other system. Let's see, where are you, boo boo? Don't hide from me early this morning. Okie dokes, okay, so I'm gonna open up my other system so I could be able to pull up the patient's information. I thought my computer was acting up again. I was about to say, like, why are you doing this to me? It's Thursday. It's Friday Junior. Happy Friday Junior. So I'm in my spreadsheet right now, and I'm gonna go through this one. Okay, this one is secondary. Okay, so what I'm doing right now, I'm copying the visit number, and then I'm going into my other system, I'm pasting that in so it can also bring up the edits as well as to why the claim rejected. And then I'm going to bring it up right here. Now I'm going into Waystar, which is the clearinghouse that we use, and boom, it does show that the secondary rejected. Now with secondaries, the reason why they reject is because of the COB information. And remember, the COB information is like patient responsibility, what primary paid, if they paid, the contractual, which is CO45, is a fancy word for discount, like a discount that is given by the insurance to the provider. So that's pretty much what a contractual is a discount, CO45. So pretty much that's why it rejected. Like with secondaries, anytime I see rejected by second edits, I already know it's COB. There's nothing else. It's the COB. So right now I pulled up my EOB. The cool thing about Waystar is like they have the primary EOB in there, so therefore you don't have to necessarily wait to receive an EOB from the primary. With my last job, like the system we used was Optum, and with Optum it was a little bit different, but I like this one better because it's actually more faster and convenient. So right now I just pulled up my EOB from our primary, and I pulled up my claim. So right now I'm looking at my claim, and with Waystar, they have this thing like the service line. For some reason, the secondaries, they don't like COB information on the service line, because every service line, they have like the COB information. So all I'll do is just delete that and just have like one main area where I have all the COB information. So right now it is saying that the adjudication date. Also, your adjudication date means the day that the insurance paid on the claim. That's all it is. Pay date, adjudication, reimbursement, all the same thing. So sometimes Waystar will have it as the same day. Like for example, this one shows 2/8. Today's the 8th. There's no way that primary could have paid the payment today. So all I'm gonna do is backspace it out and put yesterday's date. And the next thing I'm going to do is payer paid amount. That means what the primary paid. So let's see, on this claim, the primary paid $1,014.22, and sometimes it'll already be included in there, so you just want to double check your work, and sometimes you might just have to type it in. So that is correct. Now, the next line is remaining patient liability. The secondary needs to know if the patient has a responsibility left, okay? It's very, very important, and sometimes the patient can have a deductible, a co-insurance, and a copay. Now, hold on one second. The adjustment group codes for patient deductible is PR1. Whenever you see on an EOB, and an EOB is an explanation of benefits, or an EOP, explanation of payment, same thing. Whenever you see PR1, that means the patient has a deductible. Whenever you see PR2, that means the patient has a co-insurance. Whenever you see PR3, that means the patient has a copay. There is a difference, and make sure you get it right, okay? So right now I'm looking on my EOB, and I see that the patient has a PR3. PR3 is a copay. Now, how I'm going to find my contractual, which is the discount, is I am going to take my RC amount. On your EOB is going to be an RC amount. You're going to take that amount, and if there's a copay, you're going to subtract the RC amount from the copay. My patient's copay is $100. The RC amount right here is $34,285.78, and I'm going to subtract that by 100. The number that it gives me is going to be $34,185.78. So I'm going to take that, and that is going to be my contractual obligation, which is my CO45. That's my first adjustment group line. My second adjustment group line is going to be patient responsibility. Remember, I said patient responsibility is the co-insurance. This is $100. So I put adjustment group, it'll be patient responsibility, the amount 100, the reason code is 3. You always have to make sure you have your reason code, and then the units is always going to be 1. For example, if they had co-insurance, it'd be patient responsibility, the amount of the co-insurance $200, and the reason code would be 2. And if it was for deductible, the reason code would be 1. You always want to make sure that your reason codes are correct and that you don't get your reason code mixed up, okay? And once you insert, well, since I'm doing it, once I insert everything in, I just want to make sure that my claim balances out. You have to make sure that your claim balance out. If your claim does not balance out, there's a problem. So the total charges that is supposed to be billed to secondary is $35,300. So how you make sure and check that your claim balances out, you take your patient responsibility, whatever that is, whether if there's a deductible, copay, co-insurance, you take all of your patient responsibility, you take your contractual, and you take the amount that the insurance paid, that primary paid. You add all of those 3 together, and that is going to give you your total charge. If your total charge does not come out to what is on the claim, then somewhere you have to do some tweaking. So we're going to go ahead and add all of this. So insurance paid $1,014, right? So I'm going to take $1,014 and 22 cents, and I'm going to add $100 because that's what my patient responsibility was, and then I'm going to add my contractual. Did I press the add button? Oh gosh, I can't remember. Dang it. Plus, okay, $34,185.78, and it gives me $35,300. That's what I said earlier. So my claim balanced out. So now I'm going to clean it up a little bit with the service lines that I was telling you guys about, and I'll show you guys what it looks like when the claim is, when I submit the claim, it'll say accepted by Waystar. Okay, so I'm just going through all of my COB lines, like my service lines, and making sure that I delete the COB section because the payers don't like it. And we're going to give them what they want because we need the money, we need the money. So we're going to go ahead and delete all of that, make sure that there's none. Okay, boom, this claim is good to go. Resubmit. And once you fix your edits, all you have to do is just resubmit the claim, and it literally takes like seconds for it to go. So right now it's saying that it's queued. Now I'm going to show you guys what it says when it accepts. So as you guys can see, this is received by payer is from primary. See the seg, when it says seg, that means the insurance type. So 1 is primary, 2 is secondary, and right here it says received by payer. So primary insurance received their claim, and now secondary, it accepted by Waystar, so now they're going to send it over to the secondary insurance. And this is what I was talking about with the charges. You see how 35,300, it has to match. So this is ready to go, and by tonight it'll be sent off to the payer. Okay, so now, oh, sorry guys, I keep shaking the table, I'm sorry. Okay, so now that it's accepted by Waystar, I'm gonna go back to my spreadsheet and I am going to put accepted by Waystar, and then I'm gonna go back into my system and delete it out of the system, so therefore it doesn't come back on my spreadsheet. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete you because this claim has been taken care of, and I'm gonna go on to the next one. Pretty much the secondaries are all the same. Some secondaries, the information is already there. I just have to double check and make sure that it is correct and balanced, and make sure that everything balances itself out. See, like this one, sent to payer. This one is already sent to payer, so sent to payer. Who is texting me? Okay. Okay, so this one is sent to payer. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't delete all of it for this one. Okay, that's why, I'm like, why is it coming back to me? Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to the second one. Since my second one was already sent to the payer, I can already just go ahead and delete that baby right up on out of here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and delete you. We're gonna go ahead and close you because I don't need you anymore. Oh my gosh. Okay, when my computer does that, it just exited me out. I beg you. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through my secondaries. I walked you guys through how to work a secondary claim. Secondaries are pretty much easy because all you're doing is just plugging information from primary EOB to secondary. Yeah, let me see what else, if there's anything else that I can kind of explain to you guys about a secondary. Oh, something that just came to mind. With hospital billing, we bill with UBO4s. We bill UBO4s. We don't bill on CMS 1500s. We bill UBO4s for the hospital claims. And UBO4, the line items can go on and on and on and on and on. Let me see if there's anything else that I can cover. So far, no. So if anything comes to my mind, I'll definitely let you guys know, or I'll mention it. But right now I'm going to go ahead and complete all of my secondaries, and once I'm done, I'm gonna go back up because I do have some that I do have some that rejected for other reasons, and I'll kind of walk you guys through how I fixed those rejections, and hopefully it helps you guys as well, just to kind of, you know, understand the concept of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my secondaries, and once I am done with that, I'll come back to you guys and explain to you guys how I fix the other claims that are being rejected. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.